Arboleda
Yo, it's
face
over.
first on the canvas.
3, 4.
Why you counting, bro? That shit should be
5,
over.
6, 7, 8. You okay? Mira,
This guy's
okay?
tough. This was a crazy fight. We may have to do a jump cut because it's not over yet.
Remember against Miguel Beltran Jr.
Let's let
he
this play out, though.
stopped
I'm here
him
real
in the
time.
first
Look at my
round
time.
by falling flat on his face. So deja vu is, well, Chris Colbert bringing his Colt 45 here tonight. Wow, and that's it. Steve Willis has seen enough. Chris Primetime Colbert definitely ready for prime.
Yo, he has made a statement tonight. He made a statement. He made a statement. I was at his last fight, by the way.
Performance and a great show of sportsmanship by Chris Colbert.
And we're hearing J-Rock in the background, and it was all about win, 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 win for
The ninth round, there was the ninth round, or was it a 10th? The ninth round was probably one of the best rounds I've seen in boxing. You know, like they were slugging that shit out. Colbert, he only has now 6 KOs. And you can see how some fighters may, you know, some fans are probably going to call him like feather fist, even though he got the stoppage tonight. But yo, 24 years old. He's, as you know, we always say, you know, there's things that, you know, everybody can improve on. Like there was sometimes he was taking too many punches that he shouldn't have been taking. And me, I don't know Arboleda to be like a big, you know, puncher, despite the 16 and 0 with 13 KOs. I mean, shit. He knocking out undefeated fighters and shit. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, he want to be careful with taking those punches. Now, he's going to win a bullshit belt that I don't acknowledge, so we're not going to talk about it. The belt it's not his fault. The belt he's about to get is not real. His own isn't. Wait. Who is his promoter? Is this a Mayweather Promotions event? Look, they pulled that bullshit belt out. Look, they pulled that bullshit belt out. Oh, he hit the left button. The left bumper joint. He did like this crazy like overhand right. Like it was like ah. But yeah, yo, they was exchanging leather. This was a really, really good fight. We can't be here too long. Up here is the post-fight interviews with the fighters. Well, it's gonna be Chris Colbert. And we'll hear what he have to say. I'm gonna upload that. Right now, I'm stressing. I've been here covering all these fights all damn day.
Look, and still from
And
a
I'm doing them
left-handed
all-
stance, where in this round we saw the power.
I'm doing them all real time, so I'm trying to keep up with them all. You know, like right now, Nakatani and Verdejo's in the ring. And Nakatani came back strong after getting his ass. Damn, he was great. Fall out the ring. After getting his ass slumped. Like Verdejo slumped Nakatani like in the first round. Like some shit. Like he like surprised he got up from that. You know, so let's listen to the particulars.
Career.
All right, to make it official, you know this guy, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 37 seconds in round number 11. Our referee in charge, Steve Willis, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and still the interim WBA super featherweight world champion, Chris.
Let's go. Shout out to my team, my dad, my mother, my son, my girl, my son. Shout out to my
You know
son,
what's
Prince,
good?
man. Primetime Chicken, make sure I go check it out.
Chris
25.
Colbert.
You know what's good? When you mix fresh cranberry juice, not fresh, but cranberry juice with fresh 100% apple juice. Like I'm talking about, don't buy it together, but mix it together. I'm a little high. Tired, man. I've been covering these fights all day, man. Shit. So we wait for him to do his
performance
fight
for
interview.
Chris Primetime Colbert.
You know,
Look at
he
those
ended
numbers.
up landing at 45%
Crazy.
overall and 52% of his power punches, which is everything other than the jab.
45%?
He wasn't as busy as Arboleda.
This guy's a warrior. I wanna
who,
see
of
him
course,
again.
As you watch him walk back, you know, a tough
see him
night
again.
for that young man. But for Colbert, these numbers demonstrate how well he did in this fight. Not a
Colbert-
huge edge in
yo.
terms of what he landed, but he landed the more important power punches
I wasn't
in this
thrilled
fight.
with his
And securing his
Jezreel
15th
Corrales
victory.
fight. I was there.
Chris Colbert, again, I'm sure when he joins our Brian Custer, he'll be looking to call
he
out
been
some of
had
those
this
big
interim
names at 130.
bullshit,
But
though.
let's go to the big name in unofficial scoring, Steve Farhood, and let's look
Did
at
he?
how the judges had it when it was stopped.
Well, in the 10 completed rounds, Mo, you're not going to see this very
Ew.
often. All three judges scored every
Bullshit
round the
ass though.
same, as did I. All three judges had it 98-90. You take a look at my card, 98-90, with the 9-9 round when Colbert had a point deduction in the 8th, and the 10-8 round with the knockdown in the 9th. So pretty much
Let's see what's
all
next.
Chris Colbert.
Should I play these numbers 98-90 at the casino tonight? Is there any? You're the
Lotto.
Is that the
Powerball,
Lotto?
yes, sir.
Powerball? All right,
Do
thank you,
it.
my man. Well, we saw the power of Chris Colbert, and how did our friends on Twitter, the nice people on social media, how did they score the fight? Well, let's go to our Twitter poll and see. All right, well, see, they trolled us. Those Twitter people trolled us again. They don't want to
Here,
share
let's
their
mute
scores,
before
but we do
fuck that.
have
Let's mute it until they get his wait. Post-fight interview.
bones of the trainers. We call it.
So remember, Gervonta Tank Davis has that WBA world, not Leo anymore. Jojo Diaz is going to be fighting his mandatory or Tevin Former. Jamel Herring is fighting Cole Frampton. These are the champions. Miguel Burchell is fighting Oscar Valdez. You know, 130 has that PBC. I mean, it has that other side of the street problem for guys like, you know, Chris Colbert. Unless he fights, you know, Tank Davis, that's what he should be going for, right? Because who can he fight? Leo Santa Cruz? Would you know? I mean, he's got fights. You think he's too green for? You think he's too green for him? Meaning Colbert too green for Santa Cruz? You think is he? Well, he's an interim champion, so the motherfucker's a champion. You know, so they count him as being a champion. So we ain't babying him. And since he has that interim, he can't be ranked nowhere else, right? So
Its YouTube channel for
Are
a
we gonna
wide
get a
range
post-
of post-fight coverage
like interview?
and
What the
original
fuck?
content.
I'm trying to get to the Nakatani Verdejo fight. I'm watching
All
it.
right, so Chris Colbert feeling higher than your weekly screen time as he looks to become a staple on our screens. Let's go to Brian Custer.
There we go.
All right, Mo, thank you very much. And joining me is the unbeaten primetime Chris Colbert. Congratulations on the victory.
Okay, I'll be back.
Hey, debut on Showtime. What'd you think about your debut on Showtime?
I mean, first of all, I'd like to thank my team, Al Heyman, my dad, Sosa, the whole team Primetime back at home, Primetime Chicken, my whole family, everybody. And thank you to Showtime, too. But I feel like I put on a great performance for what I had. I don't make no excuses, but this is one of the hardest training camps in my life because of, you know, the circumstances we're going through with COVID and everything.
Yeah.
But we came here, we got the job done, and we finished with a knockout.
You know, going into this fight,
have the
Jaime
post-fight press
Arboleda was
conference,
known as
too,
the puncher.
open right
You
here.
were known as the boxer. It seemed like you intentionally came into this fight to show him that you had power as well.
Yeah, I seen the interview. He said something in Spanish like, he's the bull and I'm the matador. He's going to show me how a bull really do it. So I had to come in here and show him how a bull really do it. Because I'm from Brooklyn, and we don't run.
Well, I said that at the top of the show. Brooklynites, they go hard.
Yes, we do. Brooklyn, we go hard, baby.
You certainly went hard. Let's go to round 9 because this is the round where you dropped
was
him
crazy.
for the first time here. And so I want you to take a look at this. Talk to me through this and what'd you see?
Yeah, he was throwing, but I knew before the fight that he was going to be slower. His shots is kind of wide, so I know if I use my speed and throw in between while he's throwing, I could be able to clip him, and he keep his chin up a lot. So that's what I did. I followed my game plan, and I got him out of there in round 11.
Okay, so now we go to round 11, and listen, you dropped him a couple of times. So here's the first knockdown, and then that right hand, that right hook, that one had him stumble, and you could tell he was hurt at this point.
That was all the pollo I've been eating. Oh, man. And it's crazy because I wasn't even really catching him that flesh, some of the shots, and it was just hurting him and had him flying. But I just came to show the 130-pound division that I can punch, and I'm here to stay.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we take a look at the stoppage here, you have talked a lot about tonight was all about making the statement.
Yes.
What's the statement you made, you think, tonight?
That,
well, he made a statement
I'm more
to
than
me.
just a boxer and a flashy puncher. I can stand there and bang. And
I
know it was
exhausted.
rounds in the fights where it was type close, and they might have gave it to him. But I understood that, and I told my trainer, it's okay, it's boxing, relax. I know what I'm doing is a game plan. I'm going to beat him and weigh him down. He ain't going to be able to hang for me for 12 rounds, and I'm going to catch him. And I did what I said in round 11, and that's all she wrote.
Now, listen, I understand you opened up your own restaurant. It's called Primetime Chicken in New Jersey. Was it a two-piece or a three-piece that you got him out of there with?
I think that, no, actually, since it's Primetime Chicken, all my combos is named after weight classes. So I got the lightweight, the middleweight, the heavyweight, and the super heavyweight. I think that was the super heavyweight. That was a 25-piece. And that was the combo with the fries, with the macho fries, and the biscuit. And with the super bad lemonade.
You could try to promote me again. Great.
What's next for Primetime? What do you want next after a performance like this?
Yeah, Chris,
this been
it's not working for me, so I will. I'll
oh my
run
God!
I'm
gonna take off a little time. Rest. I got an injury. I'm gonna let it heal up, and then wherever Al Heyman put me, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't duck and I don't dodge. I don't run from nobody. I'm here.
And you say you're ready for the elite guys.
I'm ready for whoever. I want to fight the top 5 guys.
We can get right to questions.
I'll division. Whoever's in the top 5. We got a lot of names, but
great fight.
I don't do no name picking. I give Al Heyman his job, and I follow the leader.
Big finish. Let me tell you something. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Phenomenal performance.
Thank you.
We'd love to see you back on Showtime.
Definitely. Shout out to my team, like I said again. Shout out to Al Heyman, Showtime. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Al Heyman.
This was a big opportunity, a big stage, and I came out and did what I did best.
And you did it very well, young man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. All right, now before we recap.
All right, so he's going to walk to the back and go to what they were just talking about, to the post fight media Zoom Q&A. I'm going to upload that after this. So let me get on up out of here because I want to get to the Nakatani fight, and then I'm going to take like a little 2-3 hour nap and fucking do my UFC. Oh,
this is me talking. You talk basically like this and say it was a really exciting fight.
All right, let me get up out of here. Please subscribe.